Hey guys, this is Will with Archon. He's going to show us everything about their new handgun.
Okay, great. So this is the Archon Firearms Tight B pistol. This is the best polymer frame 9mm striker fired fighting gun on the market today, hands down. There's a million reasons why that's so I'll just start from the top. So we've got fiber optic front sight, blacked out serrated rear sight. We also have a night sighted version available. If you don't like any of that, it's cut for Glock sight, so you can throw whatever sight you want right on there. All the black metal you see is coated in black nitride, which is a pretty bomb-proof coating that it wears not too much. Really good coating. We've got serrations on the forward and the back, so you can do your manipulations however you've been trained to do so. We've got an extended beaver tail to keep you choked up on the gun. We've actually got this tang on the back to engage the tendon in your hand that forces it closed, similar to banging on your knee and having your leg pop out. We actually call this grip mapping technology, so all these squares are actually oriented in different ways to promote a high tang, correct grip on the gun throughout the course of fire. We have an extended magazine release button that is reversible for left-handed shooters. Now, it's really great because we're not going to have to change your grip, and the magazine basically flies right out of the gun. Now, we put these tabs right here because with some extended magazine release buttons, you can run the risk of accidentally ejecting the mag when you don't want to. So we put those there so you can still get to it, but not when you don't want to. We went with a flat face, straight, short reset trigger. We feel that encourages more of a straight to the rear press of the trigger instead of the hook and pull type motion you get on the convex curve faces. Once again, just minimal sight picture disruption, keeping you on target longer and faster. We've got an oversized trigger guard here to accommodate for gloved hands, big fat hands, but more importantly, hopefully you'll notice that you won't experience any drag between the bottom of your trigger finger. Once again, just eliminating the variables, keeping you as accurate as possible. We flared the mag well just a little bit there to aid in your reloads. Now this gun does ship with 4 15-round metal magazines made by Metgar, this water-resistant soft case, some CLP, and a cable lock.
And what's the price for that whole setup there?
So the whole package is $850. So all that alone is probably enough to justify the price. But what really makes
4 bags, that's huge.
Absolutely. But what really sets this gun apart from every single thing else on the market is our patented AS Speed Lock operating system. So if you notice, this barrel does not tilt whatsoever. The barrels you've seen in every other gun, semi-automatic basically, has a tilting design. It tilts to operate. This just moves back ever so slightly, a few millimeters, with no tilt or rotation whatsoever. Now the reason that's great is because we're able to achieve the lowest bore axis of any production handgun on the market. If we could, we'd be shooting guns like this, but we need a slide to reciprocate, so that's about as low as we can get. So I can show you a teardown here and show you exactly how that really works. So similar to the other guns you're used to, you just want to make sure you're clear there, press the trigger, take the tension off the cross-captured pin there, and then rip that apart. So the first thing you're going to notice is we're riding on a chassis system. Instead of the 4 small tabs that you see in a lot of polymer frame guns, we've got full-length rails here. These are CNC milled steel. That's why it feels so damn good when you're racking it around. It's very, very solid, very robust. This is actually a chassis system that sits inside of a grip module. So this is not the gun. This is the gun.
Okay.
As far as
does it break down further?
Yeah. When you want it to.
Okay.
Yeah. So it actually rides in this chassis system, which, as far as the ATF is concerned, is the gun.
Okay.
So. One more thing about here is you'll notice we've got a sear moving side to side instead of up and down. Once again, just keeping everything as low in your hand as we possibly can. So when we go in the further breakdown here, you'll notice that we've got a triple spring progressive recoil system, which is pretty darn nice, softens everything up. There's the real money maker right there. That's our patented AS Speed Lock. And this is our barrel.
Very nice.
So now, without the slide here, I can really illustrate how little is actually going on here. So when you put the AF speed lock back in here, and you put the cross pin back through, you'll see here, this is all the movement. No tilting, no rotation, just straight back a few millimeters. So a lot of great things about that. One of those things being you get added reliability there. So with this dummy round in here, I'll show you, it's almost a straight shot between the magazine feed and the chamber itself. It pretty much just goes straight in there, and it's actually continually supported that entire time. So instead of your round having to go up a mile-long driveway, feed ramp, into the chamber, it's just basically going straight in there. And then once again, that's all the movement we're getting.
So very few failures in feed.
Very few failures. We've done 100,000 round tests with no problems. We've dropped the thing at every single angle with no problems. We've beat the hell out of it. People have done gauntlet tests that it's passed with flying colors. This is the best handgun you can be buying right now.
Very nice. And do you have like threaded barrel options and whatnot? Because there's probably not a ton of aftermarket for this right now.
Not just yet. We're coming out with that. This is actually an amazing gun to shoot suppressed because it does not require a Nielsen device or booster, the spring in the silencer. It doesn't require that because there's just so little movement happening. We'll have threaded barrels shortly. We don't have them just yet, and we're working on an optic-ready setup as well.
Very cool. Now you said those are Glock sights you can run on those. Is there anything else compatible with any other parts like mag wells and anything else?
No.
Okay.
We just used the Glock sight pattern cut because we realize that sights are a very personal preference. So if you don't like our night sights or our fiber optic sights, you can throw whatever you want on.
Although I shot those yesterday and those are fantastic sights.
They sure are. Yeah, they sure are.
So I don't see anybody honestly needing to ever change those out unless you really have a particular sight that you like running. Better than that, those are great sights. Yeah. So you said you guys are having optic ready too as well?
We really hope to have that in the very near future.
Okay, now is it going to have milled or is it going to have like plates? How?
You know, I'm not too sure how that's going to come around. I'm sorry, I can't help you with that one.
That's all right. That's all right.
But yeah, the guys upstairs are telling me that some optic ready should be ready in the near future.
Very cool. Well, I appreciate you going over everything with us real quick. And is there anything else that you want to go over with me?
No. We have a sister company called Standard that make the best holsters on the market. We do them for all the big brands, including the Type B. So if you need any of those, let me know as well. And yeah, that's about it.
Awesome. I really appreciate it. Do you have a business card that